Hello? Ugh, I'm wet. We're looking spicy. That is a spicy word, but that's not what we're working on today. Hello, Layra. Fish boy. Hello, Tiny Man. Hello, Nintendo for Life. Hello, Papil. Kachafa. Let's see what we're working on today. The crabs, I think. The super happy tree seedling. The old man. The crabs. DFU going on? Yeah. AI generated sentence. YouTube, no. Text autocomplete as sentence. Go case. Go novicando. Right, last stream we worked on the secret path. Where did we put the secret path? Oh, right here. Hello, Be Savory. Hello, everyone. Can't wait for the next FEDX3 version. I don't know anything about the new version. Hello, Dithats. I think Zena was working on a big super happy tree, so let's not work on the seedling for now. We need Zena for the old man as well. We need it for the crabs. What do we not need Zena for? The rainbow slide. Oh no, we need Zena's Yoshi houses. Oh my god, Zena, you're holding up the whole thing. I don't think I can do anything on here. We need to work on the underwater system. Everything here is blocked by Zena. That's fine. We can start working on this. Yeah. The baby. But that is like 4 different tasks I can't start on right now because of that. It is a little annoying. But I'm sure we can do something at least. What thing? You're calling my baby a thing? You're a thing. How you like that? Being called a thing. You are also a thing? Oh, that's depressing. This women are objects joke? Is that the joke? Because you're a woman, you're a thing, you're an object. Or a flashback. Yikes. Hello, Cayman. Guys, I need an evaluation of the situation. So there's this guy. He comes by our house and he stays for a long time. He just comes to our house and stays there for a while. So I talk to him and he says he does it because he wants to watch the train. The guy is clearly a bit awkward. I think he is very autistic. The question is, should I worry? Because, like, we are in a cul-de-sac and he just parks his car there and it is a bit spooky. And who knows what he might do. Maybe he's like a Nintendo spy. Who knows? The guy did scare Zena's dad. Zena's dad seems somewhat convinced the guy is in danger. Addressed him and told him that he's making you uncomfortable. I did talk to him, yes. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And it looks like he knows he's making people uncomfortable. It looked like it wasn't the first time someone talked to him, because he said to me, "Oh, I'm just here to observe the trains, or to run an experiment on trains," is what he said. And I asked him what's the experiment, and he said, "I want to see how far away I can hear the train." But he also like said very loudly, "Oh, to everyone else here, I don't want anything bad. I just want to watch the train." And I am inclined to believe him. But who knows? There's weird people out there. Go watch some trains with them. I don't want to watch the train. Think of donating your hair? It's almost 14 inches and a ponytail. Should you donate it? I have no idea. Do you want to keep your hair? I wouldn't want to keep my hair. Sounds annoying to have hair. So, if it feels like it's not the first time, asking if you could do this experiment elsewhere off of your property just for peace of mind. It's like the 5th time. He was there twice, like yesterday. Once in the morning and once in the evening. And the first time it happened was like half a year ago. So this is like a routine thing for him. And then I used to put cider blocks on the train tracks and watch the trains plow into them. Did you try to kill everyone on the train? That sounds like it could destroy the train. Hello, Selton. Just fucking morons. Oh, I see. It's a free country. He pays his taxes. I see. Trespassing him? Well, before that, we will just tell him normally, like, go away. Bro, imagine if the train broke and like you killed 200 people. You'd be in so much trouble. Dude, we would still hear about you on the news if that happened. Like 1,000 videos trains plowing through semi-trucks and not getting derailed. Oh. Wait, then why are people talking like, oh, don't kill yourself on train tracks because you might harm other people? Huh? That doesn't make any sense given that context. Never had anyone say that? I've heard that as like a common sentiment. Oh, or is it like you might traumatize the person driving the train? I guess that's possible. I think while I was in school, actually, like 2 people from my school killed themselves on the train tracks. Kind of a lot. Maybe did way worse things than the experience on train noises. What? Where's this coming from? Maybe it's just the usual people trying to find any reason to justify you acting according to what they want you to act like, and then they just make up shit. Dude, it's like adults that don't want kids swearing. Every time you ask someone why shouldn't kids swear, they're like because they will get in trouble with other adults. That's literally the only answer I've ever heard. And it's like, okay, so they're getting in trouble because you think that they might get in trouble for doing this? Like you can do this with any behavior. Like don't say hello because the other adults will be upset at you. And then you just get upset for them saying hello because the other people will get upset at them for saying hello. It's just as sensible. People who swear can't be trusted. That is false. Everyone swears. I guess no one can be trusted anyway. Fair enough. I don't think the act of swearing has anything to do with it, though. Totally right about that. I'm right about that? So you... No, I need people to disagree with me. Tell me why I'm wrong. If no one tells me I'm wrong, we don't learn anything. This is not how it's supposed to go. The way it's supposed to go is I say something stupid, and then you guys are like, but actually, case, it's like this. And I have to be like, oh, that makes sense. That's how it's supposed to go. You can't just say you're right. We don't for the character Adolf never swears once. Interesting. I guess he's a very trustworthy character then. what chat told me. Do you know what I was thinking about almost the exact same thing earlier this week? Oh, okay, fair enough. It's just that people who swear are considered to be more trustworthy because they don't hide their opinion. Interesting. Suddenly this out of character no longer sounds so trustworthy, huh? You know what I think? I think people don't want children to swear because they want children to be cute. And they think swearing is not cute. It's 100% selfish. Of course. Being trustworthy and being seen as trustworthy probably have a very weak correlation. There's probably random characteristics like being 6'5" that is more correlated with being trustworthy than being trustworthy. Okay, so you're going to release another demo if the game comes out? Probably not, but I might do another mini hack that's got nothing to do with RTYI, but uses the RTYI engine. This part is annoying to work on. I'm gonna call it Unreal Engine 64, because it's got nothing to do with Unreal Engine. Or it's loose to impact and saying fuck just means something is annoying or unfortunate. I guess it's a bit of a problem when they can start asking where the word comes from. Well, what about shit? That's not a problem at all. Everyone knows what shit is. Although I remember as kids we would say fuck you without knowing what fuck is. And we never thought about what fuck is at all. So one day our parents asked, do you even know what fuck means? And we had to be like, actually no. But okay, it's similar with the word gay. I remember my brother calling people gay and he didn't know what it meant. He told my mom, I said, do you even know what gay means? And he said, it means you're stupid. And he had no idea what it actually meant. Amy got my sister a bitch in Polish because I didn't know there existed a word like this. Interesting. I mean, okay, what does bitch even mean? Because the translation of bitch in German, when I learned the word, also translated to the word whore, as someone who rents out their genitals. So for the longest time, I thought bitch meant whore, but evidently it means like female dog. Is that right? It just sucks. So, but only 4 people on Earth use the term bitch that way. They lead dog trainers. Yeah. I was for 7 minutes ago, I was in the middle on the bus going there, and I was just under the mood. Someone said I looked up at the bus, saw me, waved hi, and smiled. I flipped off. Well, okay, I was specifically talking about the German word gay, which did not mean happy. It just meant homosexual. So, the point you're making doesn't make any sense in this context anyway. Kurva. Is that how you pronounce it? It seems to stem from images whenever they're trying to describe body parts or starting to be used as insults, because I would say some part of the third commandment. What's the third one? Don't have any other gods. Don't lie. Praise your parent or honor your parents. Don't kill. Don't steal. Don't be jealous. Don't have false gods. Don't lie. Did I mention that one already? Make sure to rest on Sundays. Yeah, I don't know all the commandments. Kill non-believers. I don't think that's a commandment. You don't need to make a commandment of that if it logically follows from the other ones. You shall not take the Lord's name in vain. In other words, don't curse. Okay, wait. Taking the Lord's name in vain and cursing are two different things. Taking the Lord's name in vain is just one specific way of cursing. You know what? I want this to be bricks. Let's just make a new material. Meant to not kill just meant to not kill your fellow Jews. I'm not sure that's true. I have actually read a lot of the Old Testament, and I know that a fair few times God had to explicitly allow the Israelites to kill people. So I don't think it's just allowed. It's only allowed with permission. Nippon? Nippon? That's one thing, Sunny, but yeah, then that's the common thing. I mean, the most common one and most offensive one is the Spanish word for black, obviously. Chicken nuggy. Bro, my fast 64 is so slow again. Am I on the right renderer? Do you see how I have to wait like 5 seconds for anything to happen? I'm the wrong renderer. Let's try fast 64 renderer. I discovered this song 20-piece chicken nuggy yesterday. What a banger. It goes chicken nuggy. Your girlfriend wants it sexually because I have 20-piece chicken nuggy. No, Steve, I'm open for suggestions. PTYD? Okay. Seen any snowfall yet? I woke up to about 5 inches of snow this morning and I'm in the Midwest. I don't know what the Midwest is, but no, I have not. Wait, isn't the Midwest the region that's like slightly east of the middle in the US? Oh, you're from the Midwest. Okay. Is this the original? You know what? This immediately sounds way better. Middle of the USA. Where is it? It's the Mideast. This is east. Hello, Fco the Fox. Surprising that you had snow though. Maybe you live further north than me somehow? Maybe the Gulf Stream something heating up the air? played Night at the Beta Museum and you heard my voice? I have a faint memory of voicing something for Robot, but I don't know what I did. God, I want a new Paper Mario so bad, actually, right now. Could you imagine if they made a good Paper Mario game again? Oh, that would be sick. You're the phone guy, you did a good job, also doesn't feel like Mario because they have a new game. Oh, I see. So I gave the player instructions via phone. Okay, I see. I said it took me 4 years to find the Peterburg OST. I don't know what that is, so no. Finding an OST shouldn't take that long. I would think that you haven't really been searching. Man, I have a new video ready about the exclamation box optimizations, and I'd love to upload it, but I need to wait for Raycon. We're sponsored by Raycon this time. Raycon earbuds. And then after that, I have a video about illegal N64 rendering techniques. And that one's actually going to be a banger. But I don't think anyone will understand what I'm talking about. But I will think it's a banger. Oh, Night at the Museum, was that it? It was updated today? It's good. Robot's a bit of a cloud chaser, but in a good way. Like, you know, it's one thing to only make the things that you want to make. It's another thing to make the things that other people want to see be made, right? And just making the things that you want to make is easy. But seeing the things, making the things that other people want to see be made is also something that is a good thing. People are quick to clown on a ROM maker that would do something like that. But I like it. The Beta Museum is definitely one of those things that I'm sure he feels no passion for, but he knew other people wanted it to see be made. Sponsorship? I need the money, bro. I have a family. At this point, I'm only making videos if I have a sponsor. Just because the opportunity loss of not making a sponsored video is so huge. Like, if one single video I make can be literally equal to a full month's salary, I don't want to miss out on that, man. What's the setting for the decals on the hats? You go to the combiner, And you set this to transparent decal. Find that will get a programmer fired? Sorry, what? What will get a programmer fired? I feel like I missed the part of the conversation. Nothing else. If it's a 2-cycle material, you also need to go to lower and then set render mode in part 1 to no up or pass. Actually, put it to pass. No, put it to no up and then cycle 2 to transparent decal. Any cost of not doing OnlyFans? Yes, but also the cost of doing OnlyFans, you know. Yo, what up? Thank you for the 40 months, Riolo, bro. Holy shit. Dude, I saw a Simple Flips short today. Is he getting into the shorts game? Is Simple Flips Industries finally starting up again and he's starting to make content again and stuff? That'd be awesome. He's kind of been gone from the scene for a bit. The community has been in remiss. Shambles. Dude, you should see the ROM hacker discords. Like, oh my god, the Mario 64 ROM hackers, they're all like, why isn't Simple Flips coming back to grace us with his presence? We miss him so much. We don't know how to make ROM hacks unless Simple Flips tells us what the ROM hack is about. It's kind of crazy. And there's people out there, the ROM hack community is dying because Simple Flips is not telling us to make ROM hacks anymore. I'm strawmanning the fuck out of them, but that's what it boils down to. No will of their own true. NPCs to their own life. Can you believe it? You're out here with the ability to make a game and you're just not doing it. Unbelievable. Right, let's see how that works out for the underground sections. Cases in game of being sarcastic, about how is being sarcastic. Okay, 50% of my audience is autistic. If I'm sarcastic without telling you guys I'm autistic, a good chunk of you guys are gonna be like, what? He believes that? No way! This guy's an asshole! And it's sarcastic with an arrow pointed at me. That's a smart idea. This is the wrong level. Oh my god, this level exit is so cool. This is how you come out? That's awesome. I didn't even think about that. Right. What about putting this back? Oh yeah, I added a new feature recently that makes it so that anywhere in the world where you save, that's where the game starts the next time. So if I collected a star in the level I was just in, the next time I boot the game up, I start right over there at the level exit. Or when I save at the save block over there, that's where I start next time, at the save block. I think that's going to make this feel so much more like you're on a travel, on a journey. Unlike Mario 64, where you restart. You guys get what I mean? Okay, so there is going to be a submarine here, and you will have to jump into it to enter this level. Oh, it's not about quality of life, it's about the vibe. About the feeling of being on a journey. That's the wrong warp. Wrong warp. See, this should be 0x41. 0x41. And it should lead to 0x36. 0x34. There we go, wrong one fixed. Next we're gonna add the submarine here. There's one potentially annoying thing about this, and that is if people swim down here, what's gonna stop them from doing that? Why is there a behave giant cylinder here? I feel like this belongs over here. That was bizarre. Yeah, so I don't want people to just swim down into the depth here. So what we could do is we could add a gate that only opens up once we zoom to the submarine. That might be the correct decision. Okay, let's remove all the unnecessary mobs first. We need 5, we need 1. We don't need 2 for once. What the hell? We don't need 3. We don't need 2. Who are programming the overworld? Me! So my animations joint limbs, because when I try to do that with texture SolidWorks only, my limbs get disjointed. It does. Well, it doesn't. But the thing is, you don't need to support that. F3D just naturally allows for it, even if you don't support for it. If it doesn't work for you, you did it wrong. Or the tool you're using exports the thing wrong. Dude, we have a new cool feature too that I didn't even show yet. Look at this, when I reset the game, there's a reset animation playing. You see that? Okay, it's always the same on Project 64 because Project 64 is kind of terrible. But if I use this emulator here... Ah, sad it doesn't work either. But it works on a real N64, and that's what matters. It's like different animations that happen, the way the screen blacks out. And if anyone has more ideas for animations that we should put there, I can add them. But you have to keep in mind all the animations are exactly 28 frames long. Because it is the reset button that triggers the animation. TV turning off effect? How would that look? Oh wait, but it's like when you press the reset button, right? Not the turn off button. So would turning off make sense? How does this look? Oh, like that. Oh, that's cool, like a star shape that closes. I should add that. I like this. You're gonna play on Unreal 64 because you melted the bottom of yours. That's fine. If you play on a very accurate emulator, you might still get the animation. How are you rendering these? Okay, so there's a thing here. I mean, yap for a little bit. When you turn off the N64, you can no longer do most things. You can't render, you can't do any cartridge access, you can't use the RSP, you can't DMA anything. But you can write directly to the frame buffer. So all these animations have to be rendered by directly writing to the frame buffer. They're basically pure math formulas. And they have to be relatively simple, because if they're too complex, of course you can't put them in a math formula. So we have one animation where it's like a diagonal like this. We have one animation where there's like multiple squares that grow, like 48 squares. We have one animation where there's like, the screen vibes like a clock circle. And we have one animation... We have one more animation. maybe in a spiral. Oh yeah, like the screen shrinks, like shoop. While I'm jumping, I'm grabbing the top of the screen to put it down. Oh. It's possible. I mean, I can read RAM if I had a Mario sprite, but it has to be 28 frames exactly. That's crazy autodidact. I wish I had a 25% salary increase. We're gonna make something that looks good in 1 second. Yeah! Like a little Mario jump sprite. Right? And jump sprite. Well, actually, I guess the problem is, if we drew a sprite like this and had him jump across the screen, we would get solitaire. That's the problem, you get the solitaire effect. I guess you can also clear the pixels around them back to what they were in the previous frame buffer. It's possible. Water that fills up the screen. It kinda has to go to black. The problem with turning any pixels that were previously black into non-black again is you have to back up all the data, but it's technically possible. You can back them up in a different frame buffer, no problem. You guys have very complicated ideas. I was hoping you would just, like, drop a math formula and shit. Shit. But I guess it makes sense that I would have to do those things. Can you melt the screen to black? Like all the pixels slowly lerp to black? It's possible. But it's possible, and I'm willing to do it. It's always two separate issues. Luma wipe transition OBS. Let's see. Luma wipe transition. Lumba? No, Luma. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, I was hoping you guys had simpler ideas than this. Good old OBS. I'm scared that if I touch my OBS it's going to crash. So I'd rather not touch it. Me 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 me. What are the lyrics to this song? I can't believe that 5 years after we programmed the submarine, we have to do it again. Like, it was there and then it disappeared and now it's back. Oh my god, it exists twice. Once in capital and once in not capital. God damn it. We're deleting the old one. That's so real, Warlock Omen. Dude, do you guys know how much water the average human household uses in a day? Don't Google it, just guess. Give me guesses. How much water the average household uses in the West here. 80 gallons? 300 gallons? How would you use 300 gallons of water in a day? Okay, you guys are putting stupidly high guesses out. It's going to make the real number look stupid. Fuck you. Filling your pool? How do you use 100 gallons a day? Doesn't make any sense. I use Ubuntu right here. I'm never asking chat anything again. Yep, guys, I just drank another 2 gallons, just like that. But it was to be drained and refilled after Mason goes to bed, of course. How many gallons have you drank during the stream? Like 5? Just chilling. We just all collectively spent 2,000 gallons watching the stream. Oh, by the way, test results for course 10 are back. Game fucking sucks, is the result. But that's fine, it was only the second test. It can be a lot better. A gallon is 4 liters. Unless you live in the US, where it's, I think, like 3.64 something liters. Or something like that. Okay, let's see if this just randomly happens to still work. I was surprised it's like, I think it's like 250 liters a day people use. That seems so much to me. But I guess it makes sense. And just intuitively, had you asked me how much water do people use a day, I would have said like 10 liters. But obviously that's completely wrong. But that's just the gut instinct, you know? You ever taken a shower? Yes. Well, it's a good thing no one's hand washing. Dude, for the longest time Zena insisted on hand washing. She thought it was fun to do that. Can you believe it? And you should know you're using your 10 gallons by waiting for the water to get hot. Almost 5 gallons per minute? That doesn't sound right. Does a shower really use that much water? Crazy if so. Heroes hand washing clothes? Does it mean he uses more water per day than Mario? No, because Luigi doesn't shower. That's why Mario says, "Hey, Stinky!" Oh my god, I used to live in an apartment with terrible water pressure. It sucked. Do you think people are going to look into data mine the warp IDs and deduce what I consider which course number from that? Would they be crazy enough to do that? Aren't those Daisy singing sound effects final? They are intended to be final, but if there's a better idea, I am open to changing that. I mean, GTA 6 before RTY seems very reasonable, no? GTA 5 came out long before RTY was even conceptualized. GTA 5 came out when I just finished high school. Or before I finished high school, even. Ugh. I think the R is Crusade? Nope. Is it the U? Nope. Is this here? Yeah. Fuck. It crashes. 68. Oh, because I didn't export the lava yet. Obviously. Eight is getting delayed again. What does that mean? Funny thing about GTA 5 is that it still looks good enough despite the fact that you can run it on a potato. You can run GTA 5 on a potato? We might have very different ideas what a potato is. Okay guys, why do you guys care about GTA 6? Literally, every Rockstar game I've played was fucking awful. Just recently I've tried San Andreas, like seriously playing it for the first time, and it sucked balls. I don't remember GTA 5 being particularly good either. I didn't even finish the game. I played Bully the most, and Bully was an awful game. Who cares about GTA? Like... What is this crash? E3, C4. In it, Mario after war. Going for work and putting 3 hours into killing people and robbing banks in GTA 6, bro, you can do that before coming home, get real. you know, okay, you're actually right, but the reasoning, the way you got to the conclusion is wrong. Because you play GTA and all you do is drive. You just drive to a mission and then the mission is drive to this other place. Okay, you work from home to the console you play GTA 6 on. It's literally the same as playing GTA 6. So yes, you can do that before coming home, and you need to get real. I see, I didn't parent it to the area. Easy fix. All the GTA games were better because they were less scripted. Oh, I see, I already read that. Imagine playing Minecraft like bro, get an axe and build a real house. I'm also agreeing with a similar sentiment for me is more like, imagine playing Minecraft, bro, you can just install Blender and make whatever you want. Build a fake house in your Minecraft world that no one cares to look at unless they really, really like you. Showing someone your Minecraft world is kinda like telling someone else about your dreams. Like about any dream you had. It's like, unless they're your spouse or a very close friend, no one gives a fuck. And I bet it's the same for Minecraft worlds. There, I've said it. Really the other day that argued you physically couldn't cheat at Minecraft because there's no objective. Physically can't cheat at Minecraft because there's no objective. Okay. I suppose we need to define what cheating means first, before we can answer the question. And what Minecraft means. Does Minecraft just mean single player? Minecraft means you boot up the game in single player and do whatever you want in your survival world? And then you never tell anyone about what you did? I mean, I guess cheating apparently means deceiving someone. So, if you cheated a video game and you never tell anyone you even played the video game, you didn't really cheat. You cheat by getting infinite users that's playing creative. If you cheat by modifying the files to just modern Minecraft. Yeah. But that only works because these categories already exist. If you played creative and then told someone you played survival, that would be cheating. It's like saying you can't cheat at Dual Assisted Mario 64. Not cheating, that's lying. What's cheating if not lying? Cheating is just lying. I guess cheating might be one specific kind of lie where you get an advantage at the game unfairly, or you get an advantage at the game and then say you didn't, which... No, wait. Okay, cheating is you get an advantage at a game that's not built into the game. But people haven't built these advantages into the game, and you can just say I work with these advantages to make whatever you want. So, I guess you can't cheat, you can only lie. If you wanna use those semantics. But I suppose the reason you can't cheat then is not because it's impossible to cheat in the game the way it's built, but rather because playing cheated has a name. Right? Let's say you could play modded Mario Kart Wii online, and that just means you are using cheats to get all the items you want. Now, are you cheating by just hopping into a lobby and doing that? I mean, yes. But I guess under the same logic, you could argue I'm not cheating, I'm playing modded. And maybe if there's other people in the lobby that also play modded, it's fine. But like, everyone who thinks you aren't playing modded, everyone who thinks you are playing modded when you're playing modded is gonna be like, oh wait, you cheated. Hello, nothing. See, but if there's one left, that is R64 at all custom aren't asset code any of it. We're working on 100% custom code, but I'm not quite done yet. See, I was going through all my files one by one. So I did, well, we didn't do all of audio, but Sauron wanted to look at this. We did all the buffer stuff. We did all the engine stuff here, this part. We didn't do these 3 actors yet because they're probably going to be completely remade. This is all new, this is all new, this is all new up until hut.c. Hut.c is mostly new. So I guess mostly Mario's actions are left. A little bit of the hut is left. The interactions is left. The memory is also mostly custom. Object level is mostly custom. Paintings is gone. For roof is 100% custom. So there's a little bit left to do. Sound in it exists. Interesting. iSpeech.inc.c shouldn't exist here. Icecast should be an engine. Kubari should be an engine. Allrig should be an engine. Overworld should be an engine. Wait, all of these should be an engine. Oh wait, this is engine. What the fuck? Water.cs. Yeah, okay. I'd say maybe 25% of the way is left. Cheating in Minecraft survival, not Minecraft as a whole. Okay, well then it's not possible to cheat at anything as soon as you make up a name for the thing. As soon as you make up a name for your cheats, you cannot cheat at anything anymore. Babe, I didn't cheat on you. We just have an open relationship and I forgot to tell you. I just lied about this not being an open relationship. I didn't cheat. The collision here is pretty rough, actually. I somehow completely fucked this up. Cool. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's certainly one important vertex that was missing. That's what makes cheating is the deception. Like, nobody would argue he's cheating because he's not lying about what he's doing. Yes. That's why I'm saying as soon as there's an accepted name for what you're doing, it is no longer cheating. I'm sure when Minecraft modded first started being a thing, people were like, you're cheating at Minecraft. But because now it is known that modded exists, no one's saying you're cheating. He's saying that obviously playing with the rear gun I would argue it's still cheating even though everyone knows. Okay, but what if you make up a name for this now? You call this real gun laser tag. Or you just call it real gun tag. And like now you're playing that. No one's saying, oh, you're cheating at laser tag, then like, oh, you're playing with a real gun. It's retarded. I can't say that word. It's stupid, but unless I agree, otherwise it's cheating. Yes, exactly. And if you're playing alone, you are everyone. If there's a name, it's a crime. We don't have set home. Playing Minecraft to get an advantage when everyone else on the server is unmodded, you're cheating. So you can't cheat. Yeah, cheating is as soon as you don't abide by the rules people agree to. I guess that's the best way to put it. And I guess people implicitly assume that if you play a game, you are abiding by the rule of you're inputting in the intended methods. Settle. Cheat on a server with an objective, not at Minecraft the game. So can you cheat at Mario 64 by using GameShark codes to get all the stars? Does that count as cheating? What if you did that so you have all the stars so you can access everything to practice a speedrun and then you play the speedrun? Didn't really cheat that speedrunning. I don't think this is going anywhere. Oh, what the fuck? That was the completely wrong position. That's why. Out of some decks can be playing within certain world / restrictions. I think the complicated part of this question is to okay, let me think about this. Let me analyze this question for a second. Can you cheat at Minecraft? Cheating means to not play by the agreed upon rules. At Minecraft, there aren't really any rules that you need to follow. Because you can mod the game and that's just accepted. Okay, what if you mod Minecraft to just be Super Mario Bros? And now you play Super Mario Bros in Minecraft. And I mean, that's not cheating on Minecraft, because it doesn't fucking matter, right? I guess because every tool is allowed. Like, obviously there's no cheating. Yeah, that's like... Can you cheat at a gladiator fight? Not really, right? Because no matter what you do, like, it's allowed. Ace will my Roblox on stream. I don't play Mario 64 Hex, because Mario 64's physics suck, and I cannot deal with it. You can't cheat while playing Minecraft because some of the Minecraft's abiding by those rules, so that's what it is. What the fuck? Oh. Ugh. Obviously we need to add overall. Why was it like this in the code? Holy shit. Was I stupid in 2021? 2020? I think that even if you receive them afterwards? I don't think so. Definitely had rules and rarely went to the death. Okay, what if there was a spot that's literally just a 5 to the death with no rules? You're allowed to do whatever, you're allowed to bring whatever. Could you cheat at that? No. Because you're allowed to do everything. That's what Minecraft is. Instead of a fight to the death, it's there's no goal. But there's also no rules. Hello Paleros. I need to disable the fork on this, but then I think we're done here. I'm thinking maybe this needs a gate that can open. So that you can't just swim down. So you cheat at Roblox? But wait, can't you cheat at Roblox? I don't know enough about Roblox to tell whether you can cheat at it or not. Cheating games within Roblox, but not Roblox itself. Roblox the launcher? That's like, can you cheat at Steam? I don't think you... Actually, I guess you can cheat at Steam by downloading games or something, but come on. Seems like a silly thing to say. Can you cheat at making a game? At making a video game? There's a goal here. It's to make a game. Can you cheat at it? There are no rules in making games. Exactly. AI asset swap. That's legal. Is it... Wait, is breaking the rules and doing something illegal equivalent? I think not. Dude, there have to be sports that allow you to do something illegal, right? Like, there have to be sports where explicitly in the rules it is allowed to do something that is actually illegal. See, if Steam bans it, then it's cheating. No, that seems arbitrary. Illegal stealing assets. Okay, so can you cheat at Minecraft by illegally modding in stolen assets? Hello, Mr. Surreal. Okay, I think we're done with the caves. So the caves are fine. I don't like this part though, where you just walk. This seems extremely boring. Okay, Zena, let's take a look at the Yoshi huts. Come, I come. What the song is. There was going to be an official Amazing Digital Circus game made, would you join in? If I'm being paid for it, sure. I feel like I could make a good game for them. Done commissioned work for them before, even. I say them, I mean the two guys working in SMG4. Why is primitive color used? What the fuck? Is this a Fast64 preset? Because Bioback does this too sometimes. Very hard to get the roof right. Something's weird's going on here. Oh, what the hell? Why is the texture so big? That's a nice UV map though. Why is it so big and why is it dithered like this? I think this needs to move up a little bit so it doesn't look weird. They look pretty nice though. I like them. Just a few technical issues here. Oh my god! I click on one thing. Do you see this? I click on this and I move down. I click on this and I move down. I click on... Okay, wait. Click on this and I move down. What? That's not what it was doing before. Before that it was switching to a different thing. What the fuck? That's fine, just send me the normal textures and I will fix them. I didn't get mad at you, I got mad at Fast64. These look great though. Zena, why is your file doing this? Why am I getting an epilepsy? I'm trying Blender for 3D printing. Does anyone know how to spread a texture evenly on a mesh when the mesh angles are unequally big? Press U twice. Oh, Zena, I thought you wanted to do the thing I asked you to do here with the egg colors, but I guess not. So these are indexed to 16 colors. No vertex colors? Environment color? No, thank you. Environment color, no thank you. Texture 0 alpha by shade color, what is this? You didn't do the alpha thing, I think. Yeah, it's just yellow. Or green. I thought we wanted to use the alpha trick here to get different colored huts. Yeah, the dithering is really bad. Bro, I'm going to die. I'm going to die looking at this. What is going on? What are you trying to do? It's not what you did. Do you have this texture with the alpha layer? Because there's no alpha layer here. It's literally just green. Hot roof corner 01. It's just grayscale, it's not downscaled. You got at programming to also be this down to earth and chill and a YouTuber? True. Down to earth, that's interesting. I never think about whether I'm down to earth or not, I just do my work. I just try to be efficient. Okay, we can work with this. That looks much better. Okay. Okay. That's a nice color. Why can I not see the things? Oh well. Just use this wheel. I think having it slightly less saturated outside is going to look super good, like so. Maybe slightly yellowish. You can't make a model out of nerfs, so it must use for the 90s for the actual CGI look. I remember that. To achieve ego death, he is down to earth. Personally, no one has been more down to earth. I can't do a good Trump impression, unfortunately. Otherwise I would. Zena, this is the opposite of what I need. The egg part needs to be transparent, but only semi-transparent, not 100% transparent. Needs to be the other way around. Is this mirrored? Why is it different? Zena, can I have this not different? It's also mirrored. The dithering looks ass. I have the worst Trump impression, and believe me, it is the worst. How's that? I've met many folks, and they all said this is the worst Trump impression I have ever seen. Yeah, sorry guys, I cheated at doing Trump impressions. It was the real one. Sounded like a British Trump? Oh no. I hope I don't sound British. Okay, let me think about the combiner for it. Actually, I have an idea. So we can use vertex colors to shape the egg, and then shade alpha to get shadows in. Spot needs to be somewhat transparent, and the BG needs to be solid. Yes. So then you have him where he says he'd been talking to a fisherman about electric boats, and he says he asked him what if the boat breaks and sinks and the battery falls in the ocean, and also there's a shark coming at you. Honestly, fair point. If that happens, your electric boat would suck to have. Then I also need the original of these here, because they look like ass right now with the dithering. This is bad. I think I can improve the color on this here. What did you need? The unscaled version of the middle part. Because this looks horrendous. Look at that. Look at the dithering here. Come on. Thanks. Okay, so we have the submarine working. How do we fix this part? We kinda need it to be super long to work here. But do you have a favorite new level from all the 15 you've made? Oh. That's a tough question. I kind of feel like none really stand out to me. Hello, called Darrett. Yoshi was real? Beefy. Yoshi Beefy. Do you know Beefy? What if we had something that made you move very fast? No, not Beefy. 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 It's like a little sausage with the skin you have to pull off. And this is their mascot. I swear this wasn't their mascot when I was a kid and ate those. But this is their mascot now. I don't stand with this mascot, but it exists. But this is tasty. Didn't it suit me? talk to a lawyer first of all, and then maybe start a fundraiser for a legal defense, or just fucking fold. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. It's kinda impossible to realign the overworld in a way where this is a shorter path. Now, what we could do is a little bit of non-Euclidean space. We could just say, you know what, you up from here to here. I think that is preferable over this. Will players notice? I don't think so. Do you think players would notice if this was non-Euclidean space and you just instantly ended up here without this entire long tunnel? You ping as usual, I see. No players are dummies, I agree. It's the Nintendo 64, you don't really get loading times. In fact, Mario 64 loads so fast that the developers added fake loading times so it wouldn't be as jarring. Did I do it right? I did. Okay. Is there anything for the huts? Let me see. Did you send me the unskilled version of this? What size is this? This feels kinda wrong, but let's look at it. 1 second. It might be right, I'm just showing where it in Discord. What the fuck? No, this is not correct. This looks weird. That's a bad texture. Is there even an alpha channel here? There's no alpha channel in this texture. What did you send me? Origami King was amazing. True. I just wish Origami King didn't have any fights. At some point you travel to an alien area, but closer to the exit, not seeing any change. That's exactly what we're doing, Sunny. Don't worry, I'm not asking for help on technical implementation. I think I know what I'm doing. Hey, that's better. Yay. The colors are slightly off here. Shit. Maybe I just take the roof corner and make it grayscale, that's fine. The wrong one. That's even wronger. Zena, the colors don't match. I don't think I picked the wrong middle piece. If I did, that would be dithering here. Are the vertex colors wrong? No. Okay. Back to my blender file. Yeah. I think this makes the intention very clear on what this is. The non-Euclidean space tunnel. Let's see how that works out. I liked Super Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario might be my favorite Paper Mario. Someone should make a mod of Paper Mario Color Splash that's just the same game, but every fight, the second you start it, you instantly win. In fact, don't even start the fight, just win the fight. Any thoughts on the demo for the Submarine Star Attack by Scalox? Haven't played it, but I have heard from other people. Well, there were two demos. There was one like 8 years ago, and I've heard people didn't like it. And then there was one just recently, which I think was just the first 5 courses. Again. So there isn't much to think about. It's like, yeah, it shows that basically no progress has been made. Although, I used to think there was a 0% chance that Star World would get finished. And I suppose the demo releasing made me think that maybe 0% was an inaccurate assessment. Maybe more like 15 to 25% is more accurate. The way the camera starts here is pretty awful, but actually that doesn't matter because we're not gonna have warps in the end. Second demo had 4 levels fewer than the first one. Okay, but my second demo wasn't meant to showcase progress. It was just be like, oh look, that's the new engine with the new movement. I purposely didn't put the rework levels in. Wait, the first demo only had 3 levels. So someone is in the cave now. Which sub-level? Okay, Zena, these, let's see. These still look like nonsense to me, but let's see. There's no alpha channel! Oh, maybe there is. There's no alpha channel! What are you sending me? Why? Why are you sending me a text without an alpha channel? Am I being trolled? What the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, wait. Huh? What is this? Wait, are you saying what you did is that... Okay, so the X are supposed to be a decal? They're not supposed to be... Okay. That obviously changes everything. I thought the egg was the texture for the hut. Okay, obviously this works. Oh my god. I thought we changed that. I asked you if you were doing the thing with the semi-transparency. And you said yes. Obviously this is fine then. Is your idea to use the decal? Huh? Okay, well this looks pretty terrible now. Well, it wasn't set to decal, so... Wait, it wasn't... No, that was a whole texture here. Okay, well... Why does this look terrible? Wait, it actually just shouldn't be looking like that, though. Couldn't this be the same hut as the other one then? Like... Like so? As for the Yoshi's, the other one is fire, and NPCs we can change the colors too. Okay. I'm honestly not sure why this looks so assy. There has to be a weird quantization going on. Oh, I see. That's what the spots look like. Okay, well, I guess we can make work with that. It's still the colors on the top is wrong here, right? So that definitely still needs to be fixed. Or I could just say, fuck it, and you remap the middle part here onto these two. Let's see if I can do that. I mean, it looks about the same. I don't think this is awful at all. Shall we just do that? Makes my life easier. Oops. There's a rare counter space when you make a remap. Have to is a strong wording. I like to do that because I'd like to stick to roughly the same limitations of the time as Nintendo had. But I don't have to. I could easily like go to a couple gigabytes, but I want to stay below 64 megabytes. Okay, that looks pretty nice. Anything about 600 cheating? True! How do you keep the file size down? Honestly, textures are not a lot of data. Almost all the data is music. And the music is like 80% of the ROM right now. All the levels, everything combined is like 12 megabytes. It's because we have better compression techniques. Alright, I think we have our 4 huts. They're pretty nice. 1% code, 90% textures, 80% music. It's more like 3% code, 17% 3D data including textures, and then 80% music, yeah. Actually lives in Thailand. It's true. They called me. I live in Thailand where all the other Illuminatis live. Alright, I think we actually finished part 6 today. Let me write down. Submarine and like lava lake, no restrictions. You got it. Part 5 entrance, just the mount. You got it. Part 1 secret exit. We have that. Part 9 roots of the super happy tree. We don't have that. We need that. Shaped egg between the roots. This part changes after the second Bowser course, or maybe around 6 jazz. Bowser just slowly becomes moved to what? Oh my god, there's actually a huge thing we need to do here that I forgot about. How done are you with the game? I'd say 90%. I used to think we were at like 95%, but then BioBag offered to basically remake all the maps, and then we also made a giant overworld. We scope creeped ourselves a little bit away from completion, but it's fine. Or maybe not scope creep, but punish creeped. And we have all 15 courses done, and we have around half the overworld done. And we have most of the side levels done, so there really isn't that much left. Yeah, it's about, well, pure space-wise, it's not as big as Sonic Adventure, but like running around-wise, easily. And there's definitely a lot more to do than on the Sonic Adventure overworld. Do we want the save block down here? I'm thinking no, actually. Well, we'd have to remove textures here and there all over the game. Release it on Steam. So, I think the initial plan was to have the roots of the super happy tree be here somewhere initially. With Bowser's Grill. I feel like buybacks are more than 20% of like what considering how much he changes them. Maybe. I mean, in total work hours, probably. But in terms of my work, no. Yeah, I still need to think about how much I actually like the roots of the super happy tree idea. We can think about that now, actually. True, Case the plumber. What? Dude, actually the funniest thing would be, instead of making him a plumber, I'll make him like a brick builder and name him after my dad. Instead of Mari the plumber, it's like Money the brick builder. That would be funny. This butterfly has an issue. And I see what the issue is. That's true, Bioback. So anyway, we had this Roots of the Super Happy Tree underground here. And then you would see them together with the heart of the island and the crystal-shaped egg between the roots. And you would slowly see Bowser drilling towards it after the second Bowser level. Or after 60 stars or something. I think it kinda works. It has that sense of urgency, and also a beating heart in the center of the island would look cool as hell. If your hand is bigger than your head, you have cancer, and I don't have cancer, so my hand cannot be bigger than my head. Okay, I think the way we do it is that there's just a huge chasm here where if you jump in you die, and then the root heart of the island is over there. That sounds like a good way of doing it. Your face is bigger than your hand, you're actually normal. True. And cutting that path short kind of removed some of the feeling that you're deep inside the island here. But at the same time, that path sucked so much that it needed to be gone. That's unfortunate. No speed up power there is, but eh. Like there's chili flakes, but just putting them randomly on the ground. I don't know, that's what I want either. Not chili flakes, chili pepper. I just remembered how in Calquirk's game, whenever... I don't know if you guys remember that, maybe you've seen my playthrough of... what's it called? The game of Sunia. With the cringy, edgy guy. But I forgot the name. I need the name now, sorry. Patchmaker's Workshop. He had power up that made Mario go faster, and whenever you collected it, the game lagged for 8 frames or so. And I talked to him about it, and I thought it was a bug, but he said it was intentional. It was supposed to give it an impact. And I thought this was like the game loading the running animation or something like that. But nope, it was 100% intentional. Fun fact for all the fans of Patchmaker's Workshop out there. That's the name. Okay, when you hit an enemy and the game freezes, that's terrible VFX. When you hit an enemy and maybe your player freezes, or something like that, understandable. Maybe same here. Okay, yeah, that's kind of viable. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh well. Wait, I should have done that. Never mind. I did the exact right thing. Okay. That honestly is probably all we need. And then the roots. Took so much time. I can imagine how you must be proud of yourself. They have the same determination. Yeah. I wouldn't say proud. I don't really think about it. It's writing me. How are the fishes doing? Our IRL fishes are doing great. Our Placos had baby recently, and now we have a tank with 30 little Placo babies. And it's super cool. Oh yeah, this is awesome. If you see the roots there, and then you see a drill coming from over there. You have a picture of the fish? I don't. I'm sure Zena can take one real quick. Yeah, like, this is what they look like. And the babies kind of look like this. But there's like an entire swarm of them, like 30 of those. Yeah. I have a big Placo too. I have one Placo that's like this size maybe. Alright, next steps. Import the huts that Zena made. I think these are ready for import. Let's just put them around here for now. These are all cost 64 bucks, nothing for us to worry about right now. And do the roots of the super happy tree. And then after these are done, we can start doing the villages. It's going with off on the editor. That's just the first 64 renderer looking like that. Alright. Well, I think that's all we'll do for today. There is a very good chance I'll be streaming on Tuesday. So I will be seeing you guys probably next Tuesday, and we'll do the huts or the roots, I'm not sure yet. Until then, bye bye.